Cool. Hey, everybody. JT back in the studio with you. Studio 10-4 live with a Friday drive-by. So it is Friday. It is Memorial Day weekend, and I know everybody's getting geared up for what they may be doing this weekend. There's a lot of things happening across the country in our world, hopefully in your world, and hopefully everybody's going to take a moment, at least at the very least on Monday, on Memorial Day itself, to recognize what Memorial Day actually is about, what it means, and why we get to celebrate it, why we should celebrate it, and at least acknowledge it. I know it's kind of an when you talk about holidays that remember those that have passed, whether it's a day of remembrance, a holiday, so on and so forth, at least acknowledgement of why we're doing what we're doing that particular day. And Memorial Day is a special one. For me, my family was in the military, and my father made it out of World War II, and thankfully, or else I wouldn't be here. So, uh, but he served, and we thank him and all service members. But Memorial Day is not about those service members. Memorial Day is it's the holiday or the remembering of those that have served, that gave and paid the ultimate price, made the ultimate sacrifice, and lost their lives in the service of our country, the United States of America. So we have other holidays that recognize other parts of the armed services for different reasons as well. This one is to remember those that didn't make it home, and that includes those to this very day. They're part of that group, obviously, and always will be. Also, kind of is the unofficial official opening of summer. So I remember when I was a family man raising a family, and we had kids and everything going on, and it was time to pack up, get the boat loaded, go to the lake, spend the weekend, uh, barbecue, camp, and we were tent camping back in those days. So it was our money was spent on the boat, which could very easily happen these days. Even more, man, boats are expensive. Whew. Somebody with a ski boat, I saw it for sale the other day, 100 grand for ski boat. I mean, it does a lot more than pull skiers nowadays. Nowadays, they've got all kinds of different gear, apparatus, equipment, and so on that are part of the ski boat world, so that you can create wakes and do wakeboarding and surfing. I mean, I've been on boats out in the lake where these guys have all this stuff, and it's incredible, man. You got these water bags you set up and pumps and different things that are going on in these boats now to create artificial wakes and artificial uh, waves so that you can get a guy on a surfboard behind the boat. Pretty wild, but pretty cool. Back in my day, man, which wasn't all that long ago, we thought we were groundbreaking with kneeboarding, and a few other things that were going on out there in the water and on the lake back in those days. But yeah, things have sure come a long way, and these guys got some just outrageous ski boats out there now. So a lot of fun, I'm sure. Boy, Dad, you better be making a lot of money to have one of those things, man. Like I said, a used boat. There's somebody we know too. I can't remember who it was, but 100 grand for that boat that they got for sale. Anyway, out there in the world this weekend, far as shows go, uh, getting ready for one, but we got a couple that are going on. I want to share with you guys right now. Large Cars and Guitars is taking place. Following the events so far that have been going on with their social media, Facebook, Instagram, so on, and people are definitely showing up. You got Long Haul Paul playing tonight, I believe, and everything event wise is listed on here too, if I'm not mistaken. Tony Justice is playing tomorrow night. Who knows? Maybe they'll get together and jam tonight a little bit. Brandon Carpenter, you're out there listening, buddy. Want to see some photos and stuff, man. I want to see how the honky tonk is doing. I saw Brandon parked, staged, and ready to go in, so I know he's out there and he's got his truck and trailer that he had over in Louisville and at Mid America. So I'm sure there's going to be a party going on there tonight after the after hours, the after party of Large Cars and Guitars night one, Friday night. So if you're in their area of the world, then hey, get on over there. It looks like it's going to be a fun time for everybody, and I'm sure that a lot of good music, cool trucks, and fun folks will be out there. Also going on right now, I'm looking over here at the promo again. Going on this weekend is the Great Lakes Big Rig Challenge, Onaway Speedway in Onaway, Michigan, and I don't have their social up except cookies. Got to have some cookies. But there it is, man. I would love to go to this event one of these days. I really, really would. So maybe I have to reach out to these guys and see if they want to get Studio 10-4 Live out there on site to cover their event in 2026. I think they need to do that. And we can bring that whole weekend to you guys through the camera lenses of Studio 10-4 Live and show and share what's going on there and what happens and what it looks and sounds like out there. uh, Quite a trip to get there, I got to say, because I've looked and get to the airport, you come into Detroit, and then fly from Detroit. You drive up to Onaway, where the actual track is at, and they do have social media on here. There it is, Onaway Speedway. Well, they just take it right there to the Onaway Speedway. So, sure, that's not the only event that they have. I don't think. I don't know a lot about it. I'll have to find out. But anyway, there it is. That's going on this weekend as well. And coming up, remember, this is a drive-by, so we're not going to be here very long. But coming up is going to be next weekend, and that's going to be the NorCal Spring Fling, and that's going to be at Red Bluff, California, Tehama District Fairgrounds. And of course, this show is all about benefiting this guy right here, and that's our buddy Frenchie. In fact, I'll bring up that photo. There he is, smiling, parked himself right next to his truck, and sure, that was either last year or a couple years ago. I can't remember when that picture was taken, but it was taken out there in Red Bluff. So if you guys haven't got signed up for that yet, you definitely need to do it. Get signed up and registered. You're bringing a truck. And the cool thing about this place is that district fairgrounds area, man, there's lots of trees, plenty of shade, lots of grass, RVs, of course, welcome, cars, pickup trucks, everything's welcome out there. They've got entry set up for everything and everybody, not just big rigs. So apparently it's a kind of like come one, come all, motorcycles, cars, pickups, whatever. So come on down, bobtail semis and combos alike. So get that on your calendar if you haven't already. And if you have it on your calendar and you haven't gotten signed up yet, what are you waiting for? Get signed up for that and get yourselves on over there to Tehama District Fairgrounds, Red Bluff, California. Dan and Shan will be out there all weekend long. I am still hoping I'm going to be able to make it out there. It is going to be tough. We're going to see what happens, but definitely going to try and make it. Pete Henderson, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, my comments for some darn reason are not. Oh, there they go. Maybe I just needed to refresh, but they're showing up on the screen now, and uh, and they're going to be showing up over here on the side column like they normally do. So, funny thing happened when I was creating the show today and typing in the text with the invite and everything on it, and I tried to type in, finding out what's up, and autocorrect says I spelled it wrong. I'm like, how can I spell it? What do you mean I spelled it wrong? And it comes up with suggestions. You know how it does. Tells you how much social media has taken over the world, right? So instead of what's up, it says what's app. And there was one other thing that it had on there too. And I'm like, okay, so I had to add what's up to the dictionary so that it didn't autocorrect me and try to uh, tell me I'm not spelling words correctly when I know I was. But anyway, whatever. The world we live in, I don't know how many of you guys are aware of it, but you've probably been getting notices. If you have, and you've been ignoring them, don't from Meta or Facebook. Any live stuff that you guys have that's on their platform is going to be deleted. 21st of June, I think, is the final on this, and it may be different for some of you. Facebook Meta has a way of doing things like that, but they're no longer going to host all of our live stuff anymore forever. It's only going to be good for 30 days going forward. Once you reach that point, and some of us are already at that point where new stuff that we have going in that we've live streamed is only going to be 30 days. That's already happening. Well, the other group of us and the final is going to be this June 21st date, and that's going to be it, period, for everything. Not only 30 days only are they going to host your live stream, but they're going to delete all the stuff that has been on there forever already. So I literally downloaded, and this was my personal account, 2005 to 2025, and they give you this automatic feature that they've put together for you to get all the video. So it actually works pretty good. It doesn't take a lot of space, but you do need to have some kind of storage. Either you're going to use Google or Dropbox, or you're going to put it on an external hard drive or something. All of mine added up to be about 3, 6, let's see, 20 gig, something like that. That's not that bad. Ha, burrito, not burrito, Dougie. You're in Sacramento, buddy. Unless you're getting hey, Dougie, here's what you need to do, man. I don't know where in Sacramento you're at or what part of Sacramento, but if you're anywhere near, and I think there's one in Sacramento. I think there's one in every freaking town in that region. But hit up Adalberto's, man. That's the place to go. You want to get a freaking monster, I mean monster burrito, Adalberto's. And they have different ones. There's Adelberto. There's all these different ones, but they're all the same people, and they're all over the place, man. Just trust me, you'll be a convert in no time, man. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had one of those. I just, of all things, you're in Lodi, huh? Okay. Well, if you're in Lodi, I don't know. That might be out of range for an Adalberto, but check it out. Get on your phone and see if you can find one. I'll tell you what they do have in Lodi that I love, and that's Popeyes, man. There's a Popeyes chicken in Lodi, um, right off of the 99 at the south end of Lodi, and that's good stuff over there. There's another place you can go to Lodi too. It's Five Window Brewing. So the Five Windows Brewing Company, and it's named that after a five window pickup truck. You get the windshield, uh, you get the side windows, and then the split window in the back. I think is what it was. Why it was five windows. Anyway, check it out, man. That place is really good. They got a really kind of cool downtown historic district in Lodi, and that's one of the places we went when we were there one time for a rally long time ago. But anyway, Adalberto's, I saw an Adalberto's in Grants Pass, man. I didn't hit it up because I'd already ate the other day when I was in town, but I'm going to check it out. I think I may have found my place in Grants Pass for a monster burrito. So we'll see what happens. Never know, man. You just never know. Listen, Dan is still working on the magazine. I have not seen the guy. I have not heard from him, and I know he must be still hard at it, working on getting that June edition out on time, not just out, but out on time, which is a big deal. So everybody pray for Dan. He's working his you know what off to get that done for you guys, and hopefully that'll be out and ready to go here real soon. Some trips that are going to be coming up. We'll talk about them next Wednesday on Studio 10-4 Live, the weekly update. We also next week will have Frenchie in the studio. We will also have Phil and Farron Miller on the show. I don't know if Stuart's going to make it, and we'll see if he does or not. Stuart Lowen, who's the guy that some of you, I'm sure a lot of you know, but he's the one who kind of picked up, regathered the whole Frenchie truck show thing there in Red Bluff. So hopefully Stuart will be able to make it onto the show. But we will have those are the guests that are going to be on. We're going to be talking to Phil and Farron after we introduce Frenchie and talk about the upcoming show. We're going to be talking about the cow business, man. There's a lot of parts to that I don't know, don't have a clue about, want to find out about, and I'm sure it'd be interesting for you guys too to follow along and be a part of that as well. So look forward to doing that next week. That'll be next Wednesday. All right, you guys, listen, just a quick drive-by here. We already made it in 17 minutes, so we'll get out of here probably under 20. But thanks for dropping by. Pete, what country are you in, man? And what RV do you have? I'm just out of curiosity. But Pete Henderson from and you know what, Pete? It's been a long time since we've acknowledged where you're at, man. You're in Scotland. If I'm not mistaken, or that's where you usually are at. And then, of course, Dougie is down. He's a SoCal guy, but he's up in Lodi visiting his mom this weekend. So good for you, Dougie. But let me know if you find an Adalberto's in Lodi. That'd be curious, man. Or at the very least, go get a chicken sandwich over at Popeyes. Those are freaking awesome. Pete's in England. All right, mate. Good to have you on board, Peter. As always, thanks for being a fan. All right, listen, everybody. JT here. I am cutting out, and I have a busy weekend ahead of me. I got a lot of personal stuff that I got to take care of so that I can make some changes around my place where I am. I'm going to be moving into town, and I'm going to be doing that here real soon. So going to get packed up and get that process ongoing through this weekend. This is going to be my Memorial Day weekend, but I'll be taking some time to think about those that have gone to other countries and fought on my behalf and didn't make it back. And I did have friends that in my life that did not make it back. They were in Vietnam and they never made it back. Hard to believe, yeah, but I did. Had a lot of older friends when I was growing up. So, all right, y'all, listen, take care. Have a wonderful holiday weekend. I hope you get to spend it where you want to be, with somebody you want to be with your family, friends. And if you see any of our service guys out there, be sure and give them a thanks and a handshake, and think about those that didn't make it back here to us. Keep the shiny side up, everybody. Stay safe. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Talk to you on Wednesday.